I am with Hollywood's new leading man, actor Gerard Butler. You may remember his performance in 300, epic as it was. I would say there he is, looking in pretty decent shape. Now he's taken on a totally different role in one of the summer's hottest romantic comedies. It's called The Ugly Truth. He plays somewhat of a shock jock who thinks he knows everything about relationships but finds out he's got a lot to learn, like most men. Mr. Butler, nice to have you here this morning.
Nice to be here. Thank you.
So, looking at your past, do you miss the law career that you had before you got into this?
No, not really. Every now and again I have a... I would phrase it as a nightmare that I'm back in the office. But I got to say, I have no regrets about wherever I've been in my life. I mean, I had to do that to be here. I think if I'd started as an actor at, 16 years old, I wouldn't be here now.
But a very interesting story of personal determination. You just made the decision, even though you were already into a profession, I'm going to do something else, and you went out and got it.
Absolutely.
Good for you. Now, 300 was a big hit, and we were talking before in getting ready for this segment. It's one of the few movies, I think, where men feel comfortable saying, that guy looked good in that movie. Did you see him in 300? Did you build up a male fan base, do you think, after 300?
Yeah, yeah, I did.
Yes.
Loads of them all over the world. No, I mean, I've run into people with tattoos of me on their chest and down their arm, and
like this one here.
That was good, actually. That was a nice job. No, I did. I mean, it was always my thing in the movie was I thought if I can impress the stunt guys, who to me are like the most macho, masculine guys you can get, if they didn't see me as an actor, but as a guy, a man, leading them, then I knew that would work for the movie.
And a great testament to the acting is obviously the switch you've made into romantic comedy with The Ugly Truth here. Is the character role, do you like one more than the other? Playing, the king of Sparta versus playing the, this guy who's, let's say, confused?
I don't think he's that confused. I think he's pretty outspoken, and he's a little too certain about his ideology about sex and relationships. All I know is I had a lot of fun playing this role. I mean, 300, there'll never be an experience like it, but to step into a comedy like this and be able to take on such an outrageous character.
It's a great play of a relationship play with you and Katherine Heigl. Let's take a look at the movie. This is The Ugly Truth. It opens tomorrow. Take a look.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm saving you. He was blowing you off.
He wasn't blowing me off.
He'll be expecting you to call him, and when you don't, he'll call back.
How do you know?
Because I know how men operate. If you want it to work out with this guy, then you'll listen to me, and you'll do exactly as I say. You've probably already done irreparable damage with your psycho-aggressive control freak phone call. It might even be too late. And if you do salvage the situation, you'll never be more than Abby, his desperate neighbor.
I'm not desperate. Did you think I sounded desperate?
Now, what do you think would happen if that actually was done on a morning show? That's what you do. Katherine Heigl's producing a morning show. You come on, the ratings aren't that good. You start talking a lot of outlandish talk about the truth of relationships. The ratings spike. Should we try that?
The way most shows I see that are going, then yeah, I think it would probably work a treat. I think that nowadays, whether it's TV shows or reality television, it's always pushing the boundaries. And I wouldn't be surprised if Mike Chadwick came on and people go, you know what? I think it would get a mixed reaction.
Now, to be clear, you do not ascribe to the views of Mr. Chadwick in the movie, right? Just for when people see the movie.
A little bit. No.
Trying to help you here?
No, not at all. I mean, I think there's similar traits to the personality. I'm definitely a little irreverent in my behavior, but I don't accord to those views. I certainly don't sell them as my wares.
And you wind up making someone who comes off course in the beginning seem lovable by the end of the movie. It's a very sweet tale.
Well, that's always my purpose. If you can make a rogue lovable, then you've done your job.
Well, safe to say, I think you succeeded. Gerard Butler, a pleasure. Great to have you on the show. Absolutely. The Ugly Truth opens tomorrow nationwide. As I said, there you have it.